In C#, there are two main categories of data types, value types and reference types. The main difference between them lies in how they are stored in memory and passed around between the methods. Value types are types that are stored in the stack, and they hold the actual data value. Examples of value types include numeric types, which are integers, floats, and doubles, and so on, as well as boolean, chars, and enumerables. When a value type is passed around between methods, a copy of the value is created and passed, so each method works with its own copy of the value. On the other hand, the reference types are types that are stored on the heap, and they hold a reference to the actual data value. Examples of reference types include classes, arrays, and strings. When a reference type is passed around between the methods, only the reference, which is the memory address of the object, is copied and passed, so each method works with the same object. Here is some code to illustrate the difference between value types and reference types. In the value type example, x and y are both integers, which are value types. When we set y equals x, a copy of the value of x is created and assigned to y. When we then set y to 10, only y is affected, and x retains its original value of 5. In the reference type example, array 1 and array 2 are both arrays, which are reference types. When we set array 2 to array 1, we are actually copying the reference to the memory location of the array, rather than copying the entire array. When we then set array 2 to 0, both array 1 and array 2 are affected, since they both refer to the same array in memory. In C#, there are two categories of value types as well, the predefined value types and the user-defined value types. The predefined value types are the types that are built into the C# language, and these are the boolean, byte, s-byte, char, decimal, double, single, integer, and so on. The user-defined value types, on the other hand, are created by the programmer. These are the enumerations and the structures. The reference types in C# can also be divided into predefined and user-defined. The predefined reference types are the objects and the strings, and the user-defined reference types are the classes, arrays, delegates, and interfaces. Let's go over each of these types quickly. The object, which is the root of all types in C#, and basically every type in C# is either directly or indirectly derived from the object class. Then we have string, which is a sequence of characters that represent text. The strings are immutable, which means that once a string object is created, its value cannot be changed. And getting to the user-defined reference types, the classes are the user-defined types that encapsulate data and behavior. They can contain fields, properties, methods, and events. The arrays, they are user-defined types that allow you to store a fixed size sequence of elements of the same type. There is quite a lot more to C# data types. When should you use double and when float? Why should you use decimals? What are the default values of the different C# types? As always, consult the official C# documentation if you're preparing for your next coding interview, or go to codeprepping.com to test your skills. Thank you for watching.